I'm pleased to launch the North Dublin MABS annual report for 2021. 2021 was also another challenging year, the second year of COVID, maybe not as restricted as the first year. However, there were restrictions imposed, lifted and reimposed, which presented challenges for us and our frontline staff in providing a seamless service to our many clients who are looking for our much needed services. So some of the highlights, by no means exhaustive, the rest is in our annual report, which will be put on our website shortly. At a board level, we had three new members joined us. Two had stepped down for various reasons. The board met 6 times. Our HR committee, which supports the board, met 7 times. Our finance, audit and risk 5 times, and our service delivery 5 times. All, of course, supporting the board in discharging its responsibilities, its oversight and governance responsibilities. We also, of course, maintained our full compliance with the Charities Code of Governance, which is something we give attach a lot of importance to. We also, on the subject of governance, we had an external review of our financial controls and governance, and that was conducted by Mazars. And we received a report. We addressed any issues that they identified that needed to be addressed, but it's largely a very positive report, a very positive endorsement of how we do our business, how we exercise due diligence. We also implemented a new staffing strategy, which involved new structures to the company, more streamlining of how we manage our services, how we provide our services, and how we support the senior management team. And I'm glad to say our own staff volunteered for new positions, and that's fully embedded now in the company. We also, to provide better support to our staff, and given that we're in an ever-changing environment, we developed a change management program and engaged with consultants to support the staff to address and manage ongoing change that's a feature of, I suppose, modern workforce. And 9 change ambassadors were selected from our offices to develop implementation strategies. That is now ongoing work for the company. We're looking at some recommendations and issues that are identified, which we can progress ourselves within the company. So myself as chair and Gwen as our manager will work together in addressing these. Some other operational issues, just briefly, just some highlights, as I said, by no means exhaustive. We also became involved with the age-friendly initiative with North Dublin, Fingal, and we are now formally champions, if you like, of age-friendly. This demonstrates our commitment to providing our services to older people and making it generally more accessible to people. And we achieve that by asking people, what are the things that will make a difference to our services to make it more comfortable, to make it more accessible? We also engage with University College Cork on a research project to examine whether low-income and low-income disposable households can afford to engage in the climate agenda around retrofitting, energy conservation, warmer homes, etc. So there are good many learning points there that were identified, and that now we are pursuing that agenda with other partners. There's valuable lessons to be learned in trying to ensure a just transition. The research was funded by the Irish Research Foundation, so we're very grateful to them. And finally, just some statistics. Won't go through too many, but over 2,500 clients engaged in face-to-face services with our advisors, over 1,600 of whom were first-time clients. 23,500 called to the helpline. We also continued to provide a court mentoring service, although this was restricted because of COVID in terms of the courts being open, but we supported 48 borrowers in the Dublin court between October and November. We issued 1,700 vouchers under the Awalia scheme. We discharged 26,000, supported the discharge of 260,000 euro under the debt relief notices. And that scheme has been reviewed, and there are some limitations around the parameters of that initiative, so which we're feeding into an overall review. We also provided 40 money management education sessions online, so that is bringing our services out to people in their workplaces, into their communities, so they don't have to come into us. We can also provide customized education programs around money management. We also continue to provide a financial capabilities program, Money Made Sense, with our partners, and that's helping people how to identify the ways in which they can save on utilities, spending, managing debt, savings on energy, household energies, etc. And then there are social policy issues, structural issues that are impediments to people in managing money or accessing money and money advice, and they were sent to our Funder Citizens Information Board. So on behalf of the board, I want to thank Gwen and the team, the whole team in North Dublin MABS, for continuing to provide a first-class service in often challenging circumstances. I want to also express our appreciation to our Funder Citizens Information Board for the funding, and for the support and for the partnership that we have there with them. So we're open for business. We hope to identify new clients during this coming year and in future years, to meet people who really need our services, to get the message out there, and to provide the service in a way that's accessible and meaningful to them. Thank you.